We are obviously in the heart of Milan. This is, when you see pictures of Milan, this is what always comes up. Google Images, type in Milan, and you see the cathedral. But one of the things I want to point out to you is that the name up there it's not actually called the Duomo. Duomo just means that it's a church. But the name of this church is Maria Nascente, which means Mary Rising. And I say that because one of the big issues that we have in the Italian context in working with Catholics is that there is obviously a huge focus on Mary, of which there's minimal mention of Mary in the scriptures, right? It's all about Jesus. For the grandiosity of it, which it is a spectacle for sure, that marble is beautiful, but for all its beauty, the reality is inside of it is something I would venture to go as far as to say that it's something of like a graveyard. That this is not a place that is bringing life to people. The gospel message has very much fallen to the wayside in Catholicism. These beautiful cathedrals are predominantly just tourist attractions and very minimal life-giving, gospel exalting ministry. And so we're going to go ahead and go to the roof, and I'll share more when we get to the roof. So the reason why I wanted us to come here on the roof was because I wanted us to get an aerial view of the city. And so as we walk around, you'll see more and more chunks of the city, right? The reason for it is you start to get an idea of how big it is. The city is quite big. And in fact, there's 1.3 million people in the city. Of the 1.3 million people, what we know is that it is on average less than 1/2% is evangelical, which means that only 6,500 people represent the Christian population. It's not just less than 2%, it's less than 1/2%. And so that's one of the reasons why the IMB actually says that this is considered an unreached people. Consider the fact that every one of these windows represents someone's home, represents someone's life, and yet the vast majority have no relationship with Christ whatsoever.